Hi guys, welcome back to Reading Euphoria. Today's video is going to be my summer TBR. I'm doing things a little bit different for the summer. I usually do monthly TBRs and I kind of decided that that's maybe not working for me that great. I find it hard to stick to them and I kind of want to wander off, even though I do give myself a lot of range of genres of books. I still feel like that I'm either wandering or I'm not actually getting to the books that I want to get to in my videos. So I'm going to do a summer TBR instead, so it's going to be more seasons rather than months. I thought that that would be better for me and I don't know, we'll just see how it goes. If it works better, then I'll probably do this from now on. If it doesn't, then I'll probably then just go back to doing the monthlies. But I'm just trying something new, just throwing it out there, and we'll see how it works. So I hope that you enjoy. So I'm also doing things a little bit different in this video and in my TBR as well. I've been looking at different people's videos and I've been kind of googling reading challenges, and I've decided that for this summer TBR I'm gonna stick to a few challenges and kind of base my books around those challenges. So I've put together my own list based upon what I've seen from other people's videos and what I've gathered from online. So I've come to a conclusion of 12 things that I'm going to put in my TBR. I've picked probably like 1 or 2 books for each topic that is going to be based on my TBR, so that then I still have a wide variety of books, which I'm really excited about. So I hope that you enjoy my reading challenge, and I hope to hear feedback from you if you like this, and maybe I can do this in the future when I do my next TBR, if I stick to kind of like the seasons TBR. But yeah, let's just crack on. So the first subject that I had on my list is pick a book based solely on its cover. So for this one I have picked 2 books, and I have picked The Stolen Child by Lisa Carey and Undead Girl Gang by Lily Anderson. I picked both of these books because I love the cover of both of them, if I can just fit it in. The Stolen Child is just absolutely gorgeous. I got this for Christmas last year, and if you look at the cover, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And it's yellow as well, so it's my favourite colour, so of course I'm going to pick it. But I just think that the cover is gorgeous. This book is a fantasy book. I started reading it and I kind of got a bit distracted and I went on to something else for a while, but I do really want to get back to this. I haven't really seen this one about kind of promoted as a lot on social media, but it is one that I really want to get to. And then we then have Undead Girl Gang, and I just love this cover. I don't really know what there is about it that I love so much. I just think that it just looks really nice, and I think because it has quite a good story to go with it, it kind of makes it better. I don't know whether that really makes sense, but yeah, it just sounds really good, and I have heard great things about this. I've seen this a lot on booktube and a lot of people have ordered this. I literally got this I think a week ago. I pre-ordered it from Amazon and it then came on its release date, and I was really excited. I just want to read on the back. One of the reviews says that it's the modern Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and that just sounds amazing. So yeah, I'm really excited, and hopefully I'll get to this one this summer. The next subject that I'm going with is a TBR veteran, so something that I've had on my bookshelf for a long time, or something that I've been wanting to read for a long time that I just haven't got round to. And for this one I am going with The Abundance of Catherines by John Green. I think that I've read practically all John Green's books apart from this one and things like Will Grayson. I haven't read those 2, but I'm hoping to actually finish them all. I've loved all of his books. I love his writing. It's literally just amazing. Probably one of my favourite authors, to be honest. And also it will be another one to tick off my TBR, which is a really nice accomplishment for the month, which will be great. The next topic that I have on my list is a 2018 release. And for this one I'm going with Save the Date by Morgan Matson and Starry Eyes by Jen Bennett. Both of these books sound amazing, and they have definitely been hyped up a lot on Instagram and all over the internet. So if we start with Save the Date, I love Morgan Matson's writing. If you've watched any of my videos. It probably has a Morgan Matson book in it somewhere, and I'm really excited. I pre-ordered this one, it came out on the release date and I got it, so I'm really excited to read it. And Starry Eyes is another one that has been on my radar for a while and has been on my most anticipated books of 2018. It's, if you just read the top of it, it says Alone in the Wilderness with the Boy Who Broke Her Heart, and I think that even without reading the blurb or anything like that, just on the front cover, that draws you in straight away. So I'm really intrigued to see what this is, and I also love Jen Bennett's writing, so that would be another great one to tick off my TBR. So the next topic that I have on my list is a July release, and for this one I've gone with two books that I have pre-ordered at the moment. So obviously because they haven't come out yet, I don't actually have a copy of them, so I can't really show you them, but if I just read them out, the first one is The Cheerleaders by Cara Thomas, and the second one is Scream All Night by Derek Millman. So these two books sound very interesting. The Cheerleaders, I believe, is kind of like a YA thriller, and I think that Scream All Night is kind of the same as well. So I've kind of gone for two books that are very kind of similar in topic, but I've heard that they're both great books and they have been on my radar for a while, and like I've said in this video, most anticipated books of 2018 that are coming out, so I'm really excited to read these both. So the next topic of my TBR is a August release, and for this I have gone with Hidden Pieces by Paula Stokes and Murder Trending by Gretchen McNeil. So I know that Hidden Pieces is kind of like a mystery thriller, YA mystery thriller, and I am actually really excited for that one. And also Murder Trending is kind of like a futuristic dystopian book, so yeah, I'm really excited. They're both kind of, I read a lot of like say murder mysteries and crime and that, and I'm really interested in those, but I don't really a lot of fantasy dystopian, so that will be something that will broaden my TBR out a lot. My next topic is a September release, and for this one I'm going with American Road Trip by Patrick Flores Scott, based on the character of Teodoro, and his brother Manny comes back from Iraq and he has PTSD, some kind of disorder that he's obtained from being in Iraq and all of the bombs and that. Probably haven't said that right, so I'm really sorry if my English is really bad, but that's kind of what I've summed up from the synopsis. And they then go on a road trip to then try and bond their family back together and try and help his brother out a lot. So for this one I'm really excited. It sounds really interesting, it sounds really heartfelt for families, and I'm really excited for it to be released. My next topic is a book based on a true story, and for this one I'm going with The Good Doctor of Warsaw by Elizabeth Gifford. I am really excited for this one. I bought it a couple of months ago and I still haven't read it yet. Hopefully I'll get to this one in my TBR, and yeah, we'll see. The next topic that I have for my TBR is a book that is starting a series. I'm not really a series kind of gal. I read kind of like more standalones, and the only series that I really committed to is Harry Potter, so that's kind of saying something. And the books that I'm going for in this one is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas and Slow Horses by Nick Herron. Both of these books I've been meaning to read for a while. This series I really want to get into, and this one is the same. This one has like 7 or 8 books in it, and I went to go and pick up like the 7th or 8th the other day, and then I got informed that actually no, that was like the last one in the series that's been released, and I need to start with this one. So I really want to get to these two. So I'm just apologising if the camera angle's changed at all, or the lighting's changed, or I've changed because I think I look a bit different. But I was filming this morning, my camera died, so I've had to charge it over day, and I've had to carry on the filming in the evening. So I apologise for that. If it offends anyone, I am sorry. So the next topic in my TBR is a Goodreads Choice Award. I've gone for like YA fiction nominees, and the first book that I picked is Wonder vs. Lion by Karen McManus, and the second one is When Dimple Met Rishi by Santa Menon. Both these have actually been on my TBR for a little while, and I've actually really excited to get to read them, so hopefully I will get to both of them. I know that this is a bit of like a murder mystery. I'm pretty sure there's like 5 or 6 friends and one of them dies mysteriously, and they then have to then try and find out what's happened. And I think that this one's a bit of a love story, so they'll bit different and a bit exciting. So the next topic in my TBR challenge is your favourite author's first book. So for this one I'm going with my favourite author being Morgan Matson, because I absolutely adore her writing and I love all of the books that I've written so far from her, and her first book is Amy and Roger's Epic Detour. I don't really know a lot about this book, I've kind of just looked into it for video purposes, but I do need to order myself a copy, which is why I don't actually have a physical copy on me at the moment, so I'm going to order that soon, and when I actually get to that point in my TBR I'll probably order it and then I can then get it for then. So fingers crossed I like it, and yeah, that'll be exciting because Morgan Matson's writing is amazing. And my next subject is a book that scares you. So for me I have gone with The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. For this, the reason why it scares me is because it is massive. It is huge and I haven't got to it yet, purely because of that purpose. It actually scares me looking at it on my bookshelf. I'm like, that is a chunker, I don't really want to get to that now, because I'm quite into like small, not like smaller books, but books that I know that won't take like a million years to get through, so then I know that I can actually achieve stuff on my TBR and my goals for that month. But I'm actually going to battle it. I'm going to try and read this one soon because I've heard so much hype about it. Loads of people have been speaking to me about it for ages. They're like, have you read it? I'm like, no, not yet. So I need to get to this ASAP. So hopefully I will get to it and I won't cry during it. We'll see. And my last subject of this book TBR challenge is a book that I've been made aware of by booktube or bookstagram, and that is Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. This one has been on my radar for absolutely ages, well, as long as it's been out. I mean, I know the second one's out at the moment, but I've been wanting to read it ever since this came out, just haven't had the chance. I've seen it a lot on booktube, I've seen a few in a few people's videos, and I've also seen it a lot on bookstagram, so this has been raved about and hyped about a lot, and I've just never got around to it. I only picked myself up a copy a few weeks ago. I ordered one off Amazon, so I haven't had it for a while. It hasn't just been sat on my shelf and I've just been ignoring it. But I do really want to get to this, and yeah, this is one that I've been made aware of from being in the booktube community, and because a lot of people that I follow and I look up to and admire their videos have enjoyed it, I want to see whether I like it as well. It's not really a genre that I would usually read about. I'm not really that into pirates and stuff, but the second one's out and I kind of want to read a series. This also obviously does fall into another bracket that I've had on my TBR challenge. Hopefully we'll get to this one this month. It's not actually that big, to be fair. I thought when I ordered it I thought it was going to be huge, but no, it's not actually that big. So that is it for my summer TBR. This TBR will probably be in the months of July, August and probably September as well, because it's still pretty hot in September, so I'm still kind of classing that as summer. So I have 3 months to get through all of these books. I can't even remember how many is actually in the pile, so we're gonna see how that goes, and obviously I will update you at the end of the summer, and I will let you know how many I've read, and hopefully I can do some book vlogs and keep you updated along the next kind of 3 months, and you can see how far I've got in my TBR and what I've kind of swayed more to and what I'm kind of reading at that moment. So that is really, really exciting for me. So I do really hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I hope that maybe if you're a booktuber and you've never done a book TBR challenge, this might inspire you to do one of your own and bring into your TBRs and give you a little something extra. So I really hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope that you watch my video soon. So thank you for watching. Bye.